In the news, NLC, members commence strike over mass sack of workers in Kaduna. Diaspora Commission, Dabiri Arewa urges health workers in Diaspora to return home. South Africa, Jacob Zuma's corruption trial postponed. NBA, Stephen Curry earns scoring title in 113-101 win over the Memphis Grizzlies. Details shortly. This is TOS Television, your digital first Pan-African news network. I am Ruwa Panawa, and this is TOS News 360. Members of the Nigerian Labour Congress took to the streets on Monday to protest the sack of 7,000 workers from local governments in Kaduna State, thereby enforcing its 5-day warning strike. NLC President Comrade Ayuba Waba, who led the protest, said that the union would run its full course unless the state government attended to the workers' grievances. As a result of the warning strike, the state has been short on electricity. The Nigerian Union of Petroleum and Natural Gas Workers, NUPEN, cut down the supply of petroleum products. Aviation and railway workers also shut the Kaduna International Airport and the Kaduna-Abuja train service. Opposition party, People's Democratic Party, PDP, has called on the federal government to take urgent and necessary steps to address the rising case of food insecurity in the country. PDP had lost to the incumbent party, APC, in the 2015 Nigerian general election. According to a statement issued by the National Publicity Secretary of PDP, Mr. Kola Olubundiyan, said the call was important due to food scarcity, with prices soaring high beyond the reach of Nigerians. Olubundiyan repeated the party's call on government to address violent attacks and killing of farmers, as well as livestock producers by bandits, terrorists, and criminal herders, resulting in desertion of farms in various parts of the country. Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde has hosted governors of the People's Democratic Party on Monday at the International Institute of Tropical Agriculture, IITA, Ibadan, the Oyo State capital. Aside Governor Aminu Waziri Tambuwal, who is the chairman of the PDP Governors Forum, and Nguesso Wike, other governors who attended include Okeze Kwaz of Abia State, Amadu Marufin Chiri of Adamawa State, Udom Emmanuel of Akwa Ibom State, Bala Mohammed, Doye Diri, Samuel Otom, Benedict Ayade, Ifeanyi Okowa, Ifeanyi Ugwanyi, Godwin Obaseki, Darius Ishaku, and Bello Matawale were also in attendance. The governors gathered to discuss issues of party politics and the state of the nation, with focus on security and economy, among other concerns. Senate Committee on Finance has sent invitations to heads of 60 government-owned organizations to start appearing before it from this week. The invite is for the firms to explain their inability to remit some funds, which have accumulated to 2 trillion naira of the Consolidated Revenue Fund account of the federal government. Chairman of the Senate panel, Solomon Adeola, said the probe was necessary so that the government could raise more money to fund the budget. To achieve this, the Secretariat of the committee dispatched letters of invitations to the affected agencies, which contain dates they are expected to appear. This is your digital first Pan-African news network, TOS Television, and you're watching TOS News 360. More stories when we return. The Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, NIDCOM, Dabiri Arewa, has advised Nigerian health practitioners in the diaspora to return to Nigeria and contribute to the development of the country's health sector. Dabiri Arewa, who spoke during the weekend when she visited Marcel Root Cancer Center and Specialist Hospital, Victoria Island, Lagos, said the Chief Executive Officer of the hospital, Dr. Modupe Elebute Odunsi, should be hailed for leaving her comfort zone abroad to return to Nigeria and establish the center, a world-class hospital to provide first-class services for Nigerians. She pointed that Nigeria has the best when it comes to medicine or other professions. However, she said the government should create an enabling environment for Nigerians in the diaspora to succeed if they return home. Jacob Zuma's corruption trial has been postponed to the 26th of May 2021. The South Africa's former president's corruption charges are in connection with South Africa's multi-billion rand arms deal in the 1990s with French arms company Thales. Zuma is facing 16 charges of fraud, graft and racketeering relating to a 1999 purchase of fighter jets, patrol boats and military gear from 5 European arms firms for 30 billion rand, which equals $2 billion. With the trial postponed, Zuma may get to reorganize a new legal team to represent him in the graft case. The Republic of Congo's President Denis Sassou Nguesso has selected a new government that has his son as an opposition leader. The previous government had earlier resigned this month in a procedural move after Sassou Nguesso, one of the world's longest-serving leaders, won a 5th term in a March election when his main opponent died of COVID-19 on polling day. The president's son, Denis Sassou Nguesso, will head up the newly created Ministry of International Cooperation and Public-Private Partnerships. Reports have it that a top commander with the Islamic Jihad militant group has been killed in an Israeli airstrike in Gaza. Hussam Abu Habib's death was confirmed by the Israeli military. His death could draw a severe response from the militant group as Israel continues the homicides associated with Hamas, including an underground tunnel system the Israeli military said is used by militants. It comes after Israeli army unleashed heavy airstrikes on Gaza army in the early hours of Monday morning, bombing what is said were underground tunnels used by Hamas militants. World Athletics President Seb Koi said he is confident the Tokyo Olympics can be held in a safe way. He said this despite the growing calls for the Games to be cancelled. Meanwhile, Japan, which is currently battling a 4th wave of coronavirus, against that backdrop, a petition calling for the cancellation of the Tokyo Olympics has been submitted to organizers. Stephen Curry has secured his 2nd NBA scoring title with a game-high 46 points in the Golden State Warriors' 113-101 win over the Memphis Grizzlies. Curry finished the regular season with a 32.0 point scoring average, taking top spot ahead of the Washington Wizards' Bradley Beal, who finished on a 31.3 points per game. He became the oldest scoring champion since Michael Jordan in 1998, joining Michael Jordan as the only NBA players to win a scoring title after turning 33. In winning their 6th straight game, the Warriors claimed the number 8 position in this week's play-in tournament. The NBA play-in tournament starts on Tuesday, while the playoffs start on 22 May. And that is TOS News 360 on your digital-first Pan-African news network. For more updates, visit www.tostvnetwork.com. Do follow and like our social media handles on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And remember to subscribe on YouTube. Do stay with us and enjoy more programs on TOS Television Network. I am Ruba Panao. Many thanks for watching.
But we as a continent right now